Electric Fire Chapter 27, Counting Down.
It was alone before I was left in the room, alone. Rouge had gone wary, guess she's on their side now, all thanks to this stupid vial. I let out a sigh as I sat down on the floor of the cylinder. If this thing was built like the one I was created in, well, I won't be able to use my powers. Maybe it was best that they think I was powerless. Unless, at least if anyone comes in thinking that, well, it would be a good escape plan just to play it off, but I don't want to make myself look too weak. That would set off some alarm bells. I was able to use most of my powers while in this, but I haven't exactly gotten the hang of using teleportation, so that was the only power I refused to try, only for emergencies. This wasn't exactly an emergency. I knew Sonic and the others were here, but I hardly know what gun were planning on doing to me. This was like isolation, except I wasn't asleep. Maybe they were planning to do more tests. Something crashed through the window. My attention was on whatever it was. A rock. It had been tossed in, then another, and the whole window was broken when the fourth one was tossed through. Where did they come from? I wondered. Then all of a sudden a blue ball appeared. It lunged toward me. I had to back up as it came at me, hitting the tank I was in. Upon impact, the glass shattered.
Hey, Shano.
I looked up to see Sonic. He helped me out of the tank. I smiled a bit as he helped me, but then agents rushed in, probably because of the noise of the glass breaking. I got in front of Sonic without thinking, protecting him if any of them shot at us. But no shots were fired, which was a relief on my part. I could sense my friend's fear though. Seems he was getting memories of this lab again, a sense of deja vu all over for him. I wouldn't allow him to go through tests again. At this moment, it wasn't clear what these guys wanted. They could have killed me already, but didn't. Maybe they had bigger plans for me, or maybe something else. The agents made room as the commander came into view. Sonic stayed behind me. He held onto my arm. Now I didn't mind. My focus was on the commander. I could tell he was afraid. Not only that, he was also angered. Only thing I could do right now was keep Sonic back, which was actually an easy task. He just stayed behind me, probably trying to think of an escape plan on if the commander tried anything.
We've ran into a situation back on the Ark. One of the agents accidentally released another creature back on the Ark during our pursuit, the Bio-Lizard Project. It was the first before yours came to be. We thought Gerald had destroyed it, but it seems that isn't the case. You're the only one who was powerful enough to take it out. Shadow, I never expected it to be this way after all. You are pretty much a danger to everyone with you being out of isolation. But we need you to take care of it.
I knew about the Bio-Lizard and how unstable it is with all its rage. The power or chaos energy it possesses basically caused it so much pain that it lashed out before I knew it was locked away. But it seems Gerald kept its presence on the Ark a secret. But with that thing roaming about, well, nothing good can come out of it. Fine, I'll help just this once. I agreed, though I knew even if I did this, there was no way the commander would ever let me be free, even though I hadn't done anything. My friends were waiting outside probably. The Chaos Emeralds would be the best bet to go for. I only remembered them being on the Ark. Gerald had them in a safe area, if I remember correctly. They'd be behind a hidden bookshelf in the lab. I didn't want to go alone though. I looked back at Sonic, then to the commander. He's coming with me though. Please, Commander. If we do this, promise me you'll leave Sonic out of whatever grudge you have with me. I just want him to be free and live a good life with his family. Tom and Natty. They need him. He's pretty much a son to them. Sonic has nothing to do with anything in my past. The commander looked at me in the eye. I kept a careful watch on him, seeing on if he'd try and make a fool out of me. When he replied surprisingly, he didn't put up an arm behind his back, nor did he cross his fingers.
I suppose I can let him off the hook. You make a tough bargain, but this world is at stake, so I will promise you that your friend there is safe. No more testing will come to him. He is free once you to complete your task. You have my word.
I nodded a bit. I only hoped he kept his word. Nothing much I could do, but I knew Earth was at stake. Only one thing was left to do. Go back to the Ark and stop the bio lizard. Maybe this was Gerald's plan after all. In that bio, it stated I was the one who tried to destroy Earth out of revenge. Maybe he intended on me releasing the bio lizard. But now the countdown has started. We only had an hour. I thought since I had been unconscious for quite a while. Teleporting to the Ark was somewhat easy, but the bad thing is we were descending towards Earth quickly. Seeing the bio lizard was outside on top of the Ark, using its energy to hurl the Ark towards the planet below. Luckily though, we were teleported onto the lab. I ran for the bookshelf. Sonic followed behind. Thing is, I forgot how to get the darn bookshelves to move in order to reveal the Chaos Emeralds. I frantically pulled all of the books off the shelves, but nothing. We literally had minutes before everything was destroyed. This place and Earth. Sonic must have found something since the door opened. I looked back to see Sonic standing by a table with an open book. His hand was on something. A door opened in front of me, and then there were the 7 gems in a wall glowing. I then motioned for Sonic to come over as I grabbed each of the emeralds, taking them out of the wall.